Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando, and today we get to wield the power of the gods in Killteam Blood and Zeal. So, Blood and Zeal is a title that has been thrown around by Valrak for the last couple of weeks as the rumoured next Killteam, and has had many speculative theories about its contents. And that has finally been revealed as a sort of missionary versus cultist set. And we have a wide selection of Imperial cult types, a new Confessor, which is very John Blanche in its stylings, a Cherub and a Conflagrator. I quite like this, but don't like the head. The head I would change out for like a Capote pointed hat, and I'd stick it in a Redemptionist gang. That's obviously where the rumour engine has come from, with the with the sort of tuning fork that everyone was talking about recently. Missionaries. I like this one. This is very reminiscent of an old metal missionary model that I've always wanted to get, and I probably will order at some point. Death Cult Assassin and a Drill Abbot. I like the Death Cult Assassin. The only problem with it is that Death Cult Assassins always had a really unique kind of look, and they've gone away from it. They were always that very kind of live, dangerous kind of Lilith Hesperax kind of look to them. The Persecutor, again, aping a very old model. The Salvationist, an interesting model. The very kind of Dark City is what they kind of remind me of. Or Cursed City, sorry, not Dark City. A Reliquant, again proving that GW cannot sculpt female faces. And the Miraculist, which I'm not a huge fan of for personal reasons. Versus the ferocious Goremongers, 8 mortal servants of Khorne, who have been lucky enough to witness the crimson form of a bloodletter in combat and actually survive the encounter. The experience makes them obsessed with this perfect manifestation of the blood god's wrath, seeking to emulate their idols and deeds in image. Okay. I will start by saying that I do not like most of these models. For me, I'm very boring. I kind of like the medium, the middle ground. I like things to look believable. I like things to look like this is a cog in a machine. I like the line trooper. I'm not a big fan of like the heroes and everyone looking unique sort of thing. Khorne cultists, I get what they're going for. I just wish cultists looked like they were believable. Like the first load of cultists we got with Dark Vengeance, where they looked like Imperial citizens. You would look like these guys came out of the Underhive and very believably could have been, your next door neighbour. Oh god, Jerry's a member of a blood cult, and I didn't know. Because it's just a guy in rags with a gas mask and an autogun, and I like that. Because I like the idea that this sprawling giant thing that is the Imperial Society is infested at every level. It's very hard to explain away why, Gerald the Skull Claimer is not totally a Chaos Cultist with a jetpack by the look of it and bionic legs and a giant axe he carries everywhere. They're absolutely fine, I suppose, and a lot of these 2 pistol looking ones, if you decided to go that way, would be very good for a militia army in 30k, a overly chaotic one. If you went for the survivors of the Dark Age, because they get jetpacks with 2 pistols. I just think it's a bit silly. I'm just, Khorne cultists just, I don't know. To me, they would just die instantly in the battlefield, and I'm just not a big fan. Then they come with the great big Saint Celestine statue as a piece of terrain. It's okay. It is what it is. And yeah, and the fluff for this apparently is that the primer cap for the giant gun is being transported to the city, and they're trying to blow it up before it gets there. I mean, traditionally munitions are assembled before they're sent to the gun, but okay. You'd also think that a gun so massive like that would have had a severely secure autoloader or loading process, not just been walked through the city by a procession of weirdos. They're combat steering injectors, not jump packs. Yeah, do you remember when there was subtlety in 40k? I mean, this is fine as a character, I suppose. But yeah, I don't like these guys. I think they're a bit over the top. I'm sure many people out there will love them, and many people will have a completely different point of view to me on this, and that is absolutely fine. I don't know. I think these would be fine as a very specialised unit, and I just wish we had more generic, passable cultists for both sides, really. Yeah, Blood and Zeal's definitely going to be a miss for me. I don't think I would need any of these particularly. I think I prefer the older version of this model anyway. The Confessor's kind of cool. That's probably one of the few that I'd like to paint, but not in a hurry to get my hands on the model, to be honest. I'm just hoping Sisters of Battle will get some love. I'd love to see them get some more interesting stuff. Also, that face is awful. I mean, it's awful in a good way. Like, it's fantastic. It's like the Fat Friar model in the old Bretonians. But yeah, some of this I'm not a big fan of. That would make a good navigator or something for 30k. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you're interested in this, it's probably going to be a skip for me, if I'm going to be brutally honest. So yeah, anyway guys, as always, thank you for watching. Happy Saturday, we made it through another week. I am recovering from the first night of actually heavy drinking in quite some time, and I went to a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet and only managed to eat 2.5 plates of food, and I'm disgusted with myself. I did have some of the greatest steak I've ever had in my life, though. Alright guys, have a great day. If you have any questions, comments, want to have a discussion, want to come join Discord, pop it all down in the comments down below and I'll be happy to respond. Have a great day. Bye bye.